Good evening. Block has not even been sentenced yet, and he is already in trouble again. The former PRC commissioner who stole thousands of dollars from taxpayers flunked his first drug test last Friday.
He was arrested but is already out of jail, and that has many people wondering when enough is enough. News 13's Selena Westervelt is live in Santa Fe with the story.
Jerome Block Jr. struck a plea deal to allows him to spend time in a drug probation program instead of going to jail. And now critics say that that is a big mistake, and today the Attorney General is defending his actions. In the courtroom less than a month ago, silent and somber Jerome Block Jr. pleaded guilty to 6 felonies, everything from misusing campaign funds to making $8,000 of improper charges on his state-issued gas card, embezzlement, and even identity theft. The plea deal, agreed to by the state attorney general, holds off on sentencing until Block completes a drug rehab program. But last week, he failed his first drug test and was thrown into jail for 24 hours. The judge warned Block if he failed to complete all the provisions of the plea deal, including the drug program, he could go to prison for up to 4.5 years. But Attorney General Gary King says most defendants fail their first drug test. King will not ask the judge to send Block back to prison based on that.
People perceive that, oh, well, it's not a really tough deal unless there's jail time. That one, they haven't been watching the entire system in the state of New Mexico. Two, I think that there are certain criminal defendants for whom jail time is not the best deterrent.
The Attorney General says because Block is a first-time offender, the punishment fits the crime. He also said being forced from his high-paying elected state job is punishment in itself.
There's been a lot of discussion about that, about whether this sends a severe enough message, but once again, from my perspective, if you're an elected official and you know that you're going to face removal from office, that's a significant deterrent.
The Attorney General denies pundits who say that this plea agreement was simply a slap on the wrist. He also denies treating Jerome Block any differently because he's an elected official, and says that if anything, they were tougher on him. Back to you.
All right, Selena, at sentencing, Judge Michael V. Hill will take into consideration everything that happens with Block until his rehab is completed. That will then be used to determine his sentence, which could be up to 4.5 years in prison.